Okay, Izzy's here. Emily?
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Izzy.
Hi.
First of all, what were the emotions like? Just leading up, pregame, the fans in the stands, all those things.
It was nerve-wracking. Felt like it was my debut all over again. It was a good feeling to just have the crowd there cheering us on. I think the introduction when I first came out early in the game, that was probably one of the coolest moments of my career to this date. So, I appreciate the fans giving me the opportunity to feel that. Felt very appreciated. So, I appreciate that from the fans.
For you guys, do you think as a team that maybe there was a little bit too much juice, that maybe y'all were so geeked up and wanted to so badly for this game to go well for the fans that were here?
Yeah, we have a young team, so just for a lot of the guys, it was their first time playing in front of a sold-out crowd. So just for them to experience that in such a beautiful stadium, a palace, pretty much. If I'm nervous, I can't imagine the emotions that everybody else is feeling. So. It's just cool to get back out there in front of the fans and, hopefully start playing a little better. But it is what it is, and we can just come back tomorrow.
Thank you, Izzy.
Thank you.
Other questions? Where is he? Please raise your hands. Kennedy.
Hey, Isaiah. I guess Woody talked about how Max was kind of throwing the curveball a lot. What do you think the struggles were for you guys at the plate today?
No excuses, but every time they came up to bat today, I think the shadows in the outfield weren't there. Every time we came up to bat, somehow the clouds moved away, and it was heavy shadows. I was paying attention to that all game. My first AB, I had a very hard time seeing the ball. Second AB, the ball looked like a balloon, got a base hit, and it was the clouds were completely covered. So. I think last year playing in, with the stadium closed all the time, kind of got us spoiled. It felt like we had one of the best batter's eyes in the league. So just dealing with the shadows this year and the brightness of the reflection is going to be a little challenging. But, it's worth it when the fans get to be there. So I'm excited for that.
For you at the plate, you were 2 for 4, I think. What was just working well for you? I guess you said the first at-bat you could kind of just see the ball better.
Yeah, just as it got darker, it was a lot easier to see. But I just stuck to the process of what I've been doing since spring training and the preparation. It's good to see it finally pay off yesterday with the homer and today 2 hits. But if I can take that pitch in the first inning and draw a walk, maybe the game goes a little different. So it can always get better, and there's things I need to clean up. So I'll go back to the drawing board and come out tomorrow, hopefully help the team win.
Thanks.
Evan.
I think Kennedy stole most of my questions here, but you guys, what's interesting to me is you talked about the hitting background last year, and this offense struggled in this part last year, despite a good hitting background. And today, you talked about adjustments that you guys are going to have to make. Do you think that's going to be a real issue for this team to make adjustments on this part this year?
No, I think me personally, I think last year's team and this year's team is completely different. Last year we didn't have Nate Lowe. We didn't have a bunch of the guys that were in the lineup today weren't here last year. So I think it's a completely different lineup. And just going off the first series, it's very offensively, it's very exciting. I think the future is bright. You think back to the 2010-2011 Rangers, and it was a offensive powerhouse. Just from seeing what I've seen so far and just the progression everybody's been making, it's something to get excited about. You look at Nate, I don't know how many RBIs he has, but he's been coming through. You see Joey taking singles instead of taking strikeouts. Today's a little different, the emotions, whatnot. But I think the turnover from this year and last year, you can see the effort and the work everybody's put in. And as a Texas Rangers fan, I think it should be appreciated. Just to see how much everybody's got better. I understand things didn't go our way today, but we're trying. We're seeing progress. So it is what it is, and it's part of what we need to do to get better.
Great, that's it.
Other questions for Izzy? Please raise your hand. All good? One more for Kennedy.
One more, just about, I guess, the roof in the stadium. is that just something you have to get used to? Like, how do you even kind of?
Yeah, it's something we need to get used to. We definitely need to get used to the wind. That's something that we're not really used to. We don't know. We weren't here this time last year, so pop flies are doing things that it didn't do last year. We can't tell if the ball is flying or not. I think it's playing a little better than before, which is really good. But I think I think everybody had the old stadium down with the way it came in and the wind blowing out. So I think it's just another adjustment that you have to make, just playing somewhere you're not really familiar, especially in April. I think last year we started in July, so those months are a little different. Texas weather is very crazy, so we just got to stick with it, get out there as much as possible, and just get familiar with our new home. We're very thankful for it, and it's a palace, and I'm lucky to be here.